Right, welcome back. If you're coming back. Just continuing on with the island population being formed and stuff. It's merely going to be... it's early days now, early days. Lots of deficit. Where are we getting all this deficit from? Expenses. Always expensive. Corruption is... usually corruption will result in Swiss bank account money, so it's not really that big of a deal. Usually you end up controlling corruption. We've got a lot of revenue. How much money are we making from these? Expected revenue, 4,000. That's not bad. But then again, that is very situational. But we've got some of these, so good. We've got these places. The Crown has just sent us money as well. You will always be given money. Currently, though, it is only a case of... Wow, a lot more people just came in. 24 citizens, fucking hell. Let's have us a look here then. A lot of 10 homeless families. How many people are in these? Wow, it's actually full. How many unemployed are there? 10, and there's only 2 open jobs. Wow, okay, so I think that means more farms, if anything. Although, we could get started on industry, because we can do the creamery, which is actually relatively useful in my opinion. So I'm going to put it here, and then I'm just going to... Now, what this will do is this will produce cheese. I'll really... place it 1, 2, 5...
Great news! While search...
We've got plantation upgrades, so industry, creamery. Go. I will probably end up building a lumber mill sometime soon. However, what I would like to do is I'm not actually going to send any of my troops out yet into the vast unexplored territory. I'm going to build a corn plantation here. And I'm also going to build a cocoa plantation? No. We're going to build a banana. No. No. The problem is the sand. Nothing likes to build on sand, which is a big problem. So what we will build is a banana plantation, and we're just going to build it here. I believe that should work, yeah. No. Yeah. Most of these are really just temporary until I've actually got into building it. It's just so I can produce money. Now you do have a maximum deficit spending is what I'm going to refer to it as. It's basically by that what I mean is the amount of money, even if you are in debt you can still build things. Which is not like unfair, but if you go over 10,000 in debt...
Independence must be every...
Have a grocery, yeah, sure. If you go over 10,000 in debt, then you can't actually build, but you can't pay for some things. So, it is one of those things I'm not really going to worry about. I'm going to set to a low priority, if anything, just in case. How many people are homeless? 15, 8 families. Some buildings still need to be built, yeah. None of these are really filled in yet, so there's that. Got nice Catholic mission. Upgrades in some buildings are time dependent, which is kind of a thing. I have built over here, I do plan on building some residential over here. Likewise I've got residential over here. I am, if anything, just trying to make it look... I'm already trying to plan out, hence this distance spacing. This is going to be kind of a presidential garden, shall we say. 87,000.
Someone stole my manuscript and published it under a pseudonym.
Yep, Brokeback Mountain. that was the answer to the very queer thing. It's just a case of waiting to make money. 3,000 from trade. See, that would have otherwise been let's see, less. So there is that. You do make more money if you select the right product, because currently on trade we're doing sugar. So that additional money, tobacco. Wow, that's really good. That is extremely good on tobacco. Wow. Wow, that's brilliant. That is a lot of... So that's almost 50% extra, which tobacco is one of the best crops to sell, in my opinion. I do always like selling tobacco. Oh wow. That's over. Wow, some of these are really well. See, that's a pretty poor. There's that one. But as you go down the list, it's usually they'll get better and better. So like, if I wanted to export me some cheese, if the option was there, but it's not. So yeah, we're gonna stick with sugar for the time being. You can always do with some sugar. Crown sent us money. Let's see, politics. The Crown are warm. They're happy. They like us. These lot will always hate us. There is no reason why the royalists would like us. It's just a thing for some reason. I have no idea why. It just is. It seems to be dipping in support, but I'm not really worried about support so far. How's this doing? Doing good.
His Royal Majesty has instructed me to present you with this letter of commendation for your achievements.
For the Crown. Okay, this next. Yeah, it's getting built. I'll put that in medium. Yeah. It's good to do missions because you always get stuff from them. Really, you're not allowed to live it. Why are you broke? Why are you unemployed? Surely stuff you can do, isn't it? No, 13 more unemployed people. Where the fuck are these people coming? Oh, more people just arrived. God damn it. There's jobs available. Go to them. Do it. Do
Great news.
some jobs.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
nice. Military fort. Military fort is one of those things that you kind of want to build as soon as possible because it's kind of a necessity. I'm going to build it here. These buildings will eventually be moved. I do have
Thanks
kind
to
of
your
somewhat of an
efforts,
idea in mind.
the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
Yeah, I don't really bother trading with smugglers. Trade does actually depend upon what good you are with people. So if you are, example, in really good with the Crown, since we're in the colonial era, you will get better trade offers. Some of them, though, if you're really poor, some trade offers are merely just there so you can help build relations. I don't really do them. It's usually easier because but those type of trade is merely just you can just do a delegation. But we'll get into that later. New mission.
In a flash of brilliance, His Royal Majesty figured out how to fix.
Okay, sure. Cheesery, not cheesery, creamery. Butter churner provides entertainment for the workers in the creamery. How very interesting. That's... What? Okay. How very odd. I'm tempted just to... Yeah, okay, sure. You can have that. That's very... That's very weird. I'm probably going to end up building my docks over here. And the industry area will probably be somewhere over here. I'm not really going to try and focus on industry, so to say.
We just discovered the number of times you...
Lumber mill, that's good. But we're going to just try and get money for the time being. So we can get to the point where we can then go, yep, independence. I will most likely hold off in proclaiming independence for as long as possible. Oh, Nothing really pretty, is there? I'll go here, but... I could build a clinic there, so... Must remember that, otherwise I should probably place it.
Listen very carefully. I shall say this only once. I've learned of a secret weapon that is crucial to the revolution.
Oh, we need another library. Are you serious? I'll hold on to it, but I'll only do that if I actually want to. Actually, sure, bugger it. I'm going to do it now, because I can. I guess we can build something to make it look pretty. Go. We will eventually end up moving stuff. Try and move these a bit over here. Actually, if anything, I might demolish this. Residential. Demolish that. Demolish. Demolish.
Jolly good, old chap. You've given His Majesty's subjects food, so now you should make them pay for it.
It's hard, to be honest, because no free lunch. Sure, yeah, sure, we'll issue both. I think
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary movement is growing stronger.
I sat with 3 other members.
Wealth will grow poor, yeah. You can always move that down in the end.
Our research team, that is...
Better to say more. I'm actually going to build a second construction office over here. And build a Teamster's office over here.
Thanks to your efforts, the revolutionary...
Free tech is always worth it. It's good to get free tech. Speeds up things. Yeah, we've got left just those 3 then. Religion and state, armed forces, voting rights, yeah. And I think then there's even more, yeah, legalese. Political rights, labour policy, citizenship, and then we get even more options. Personal rights, economy structure, media independence. And this one is pretty useful, but then you get these ones. However, I'm going to end it here.